All right. First things first. Here's a podcast from some women who I can only imagine have a lot of cats and are very lonely and probably have no husband and or have been divorced multiple times. But this is their, I mean, just you can tell, Botox injected just lifestyle of sadness. But this is their, I guess, interpretation of what Harrison Butker's comments were. But, you know, maybe I'm wrong. And they labeled it Harrison Butker's LDE energy is showing. So we all know what BDE stands for. You can figure out what LDE stands for. But this is what they have to say about this. So let's listen to these Einsteins of our generation.
The kicker for the Kansas City Chiefs, who has got to be the most sexist, white supremacist I have ever seen in my life. Watch this.
I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world.
Hate him.
It's unbelievable that at a time, this last football cycle, where all of these women are attracted to the NFL because of Taylor Swift.
No.
And here's this incredibly successful woman, Taylor Swift, that has this amazing work ethic. And then I forget that this type of person exists everywhere. And this is evangelical Christianity. What he said is so disrespectful, to such a large portion of women. And it's so dismissive. I hope that he is canceled to hell and back. And I feel so sorry that his wife has to sleep with him.
I love that. This is evangelical Christianity. Yeah, it is. Ding, ding, ding. I'll take what is evangelical Christianity for 500, Alex. The women are not Christians. They're obviously very anti-Christian. And here's what I'm going to say. People have talked about Harrison Butker, and at this point, nothing I say is going to convince you, but I will say this. Any woman that has a problem with what Harrison Butker said is a woman that you probably don't want to marry. Is a woman who probably doesn't believe in God, is a woman who doesn't believe in biblical scriptures. I almost said strippers of things, biblical scriptures of things. It's a woman that you should stay away from at all costs. Men, let me save you a lifetime of hopelessness and pain. Any woman who has a problem with Harrison Butker's comments, which was simply that no matter what you accomplish in life, your greatest accomplishment is being a mother. Same thing as being a dad. Outside of accepting Jesus and being a husband, the greatest thing that I will ever accomplish is being the best husband I can be and the best father I can be. So yeah, that is evangelical Christianity, and we need more of it. So again, dudes, let me save you a lifetime of pain and despair. Any woman that has a problem with Harrison Butker's comments is a woman that you don't want to bring home to mom and a woman that you don't want to marry. And I would argue it's not really a woman. They're just little girls trying to live their life and do whatever they want to do. So yeah, I said it. I don't apologize. I'm not sorry. Okay. But speaking of women, so this is Gracie Hunt, I believe. Yeah, the daughter of the Kansas City Chiefs owner defending Harrison Butker here. Let's go and let's show that clip right now.
The reaction from the Hunt family regarding the kicker, Harrison Butker.
Well, I can only speak from my own experience, which is I've had the most incredible mom who had the ability to stay home and be with us as kids growing up. And I understand that there are many women out there who can't make that decision, but for me in my life, I know it was really formative in shaping me and my siblings to be who we are.
So you understood what he was talking about?
For sure.
Okay.
And I really respect Harrison and his Christian faith and what he's accomplished on and off the field.
Okay. The reaction from
any rational human being knows exactly what Harrison Butker was talking about. In fact, I think Tyreek Hill is now expecting even 2 more kids or something like that. He's had 4 kids this year, all from different women. He currently has 10 children. across the way. And no child is a mistake. Every child is a blessing. But at the same time, these are now going to be at minimum 10 children that grow up in a fatherless home, because this dude's just running around doing whatever, but people have a problem with all this stuff. People have less of a problem with Kansas City Chiefs, Rashid Rice, literally smoking, doing drugs, going 150 miles an hour on the interstate, causing wrecks, running from the cops and all this stuff. Got no problem with that. That's normal NFL athlete behavior. But God forbid somebody said, there you go. See, just like I said, Tyreek Hill is expecting another child. Another one. Dang, dude. Like, come on, bro. Like, all right. Anyway, but Kansas City Chiefs owner has finally said something about all of this. So here we go. This is Chiefs owner and CEO Clark Hunt's wife, Tavia, on the Harrison Butker's dilemma. I've always encouraged my daughters to be highly educated and chase their dreams. I want them to know that they can do whatever they want that honors God. Absolutely. Good point. But I also want them to know that I believe finding a spouse who loves and honors you as or before himself and raising a family together is one of the greatest blessings the world has to offer. True. Studies show. So, an opinion with facts. Here we go. Studies show that committed married couples with children are the happiest demographic, and this has been my experience as well. Affirming motherhood and praising your wife, as well as highlighting the sacrifice and dedication it takes to be a mother, is not bigoted. It is empowering to acknowledge that a woman's hard work in raising children is not in vain. 100% true. Countless highly educated women devote their lives to nurturing and guiding their children. Here's the message for the world right here. Someone disagreeing with you doesn't make them hateful. It simply means they have a different opinion. Let's celebrate families, motherhood, and fatherhood. Our society desperately needs dedicated men and women to raise up and train the next generation in the way they should go. Proverbs 31:28 says, her children arise and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praises her. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. Embracing the beautiful roles that God has made is something to celebrate. Truth bomb, power drop. I mean, there's nothing else I can add to it. And here they are. Here is Tavia Hunt with her daughters. I mean, there you go. Talk about bigotry. Look at these oppressed women that are, according to some people from Harrison Butker's comment, barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen making sandwiches, because that's all they're good for, if you listen to the left's interpretation of what Harrison Butker said. No, praising your wives, acknowledging what your wives do on a daily basis. Dudes, do you want to stay home and keep the kids all day? That'll last for about an hour and 15 minutes. And then you'll be ready to pull your hair out, because it takes a special thing. Teachers, God bless you. I couldn't deal with my kids in that setting. Ladies, I acknowledge you. I 100% see you. Your dedication, your sacrificing, everything is absolutely not in vain. We 100% love you for it. And this whole thing is insane. Everybody needs to go buy a Harrison Butker jersey right now and give that man some royalties on his jersey, because that dude is going through the ringer right this second, simply for standing up for what he believes in. And even though he's Catholic and I'm not Catholic, I respect this dude to no end, because this is what it's about, man. Standing up for your faith, standing up for the values of which you believe in, which are the correct ones, by the way. Standing up for those values, and then meaning what you say, standing by what you say. And as I like to quote every news article that ever wants to write a story about me, I meant what I said, and I'm not sorry.